Hello. The last two sessions, we saw how to pass the journal entries and how to post those entries in the ledger. In this session, we see something about a concept called bank reconciliation statement. It is also called BRS in short. BRS or bank reconciliation statement is a statement that is prepared to understand the differences as per the balance of the passbook that is issued by the bank and the cash book which is maintained by you. If you look at this problem, reconciliation, you can see that some of the checks have been paid into the bank but have not been cleared, and we have issued checks and that have not been deposited. Please remember, the checks have a validity of 3 months. If you issue a check today, a person could deposit in any time during next 3 months. But you would make an entry in your cash book if you're issuing a check. Similarly, if you receive a check, you make an entry in your cash book and then present it into your bank. But the bank makes a credit to your account only when the check gets credited. When the check gets cleared from the paying bank, your account would be credited. So when you compare the balances during this time, there could be a difference. This is exactly why you require a reconciliation statement to understand why there is a difference and to reconcile. In this problem, you're starting the balance as per the cash book. If you issue check to somebody, you will immediately credit your account as per your books. So if this is the cash and this is the passbook, if it shows the same balance, if you issue a check, you will reduce your cash book. But the bank will reduce only when it is presented for payment. So there is a difference. This problem, you're going from cash book to passbook. This is the passbook, this is the cash book. Cash book has reduced, but passbook is remaining the same. So you need to add to the cash book to get to the passbook to reconcile. This transaction, you have issued check to Gopalan, which has not been presented. So you need to add that transaction. Similarly, you have also issued another check for 250 rupees, which has not been presented. The same explanation. You have given a check to somebody. You make an entry in your book. So as per your book, the cash book, it reduces. The bank will not make an entry. So there is a difference. You're going from cash to pass. So you need to add. That is what we have done here. Coming to the next transaction, checks paid into bank but not credited. When you get a check from somebody, you make an entry before you deposit that into your bank. That is, you make an entry in your cash book. So when you make an entry in your cash book, the cash book balance increases, but the passbook remains the same. Bank will not make an entry until it gets the actual amount from the other bank, the paying bank. So there is a difference. You're going from cash to passbook. So you need to less or reduce. So checks paid into bank, not credited, should be reduced. You have similar transactions to 3 different amounts, one from Raman, Chandram, and Mohan. So the total amount that you need to subtract in this case would be 400 plus 300 plus 200, which would be 900. Here it is 500 plus 250, which is 750. Once you have taken into consideration all the transactions of either adding or deducting, the next step would be you add this amount to the balance that you started off with. In this case, it is 9,800 plus 750, which would give you 10,550. Then come to the less transactions, the one that are in the less column. Here, the sum of the 3 transactions here is 900. So finally, you need to subtract this from this. So 10,550 minus 900 would be 9,650. So this balance is nothing but balance as per passbook. This is how you solve a reconciliation statement. When you start from the cash book, you end up with the passbook and vice versa. All the transactions that are added should be subtracted, and the ones that are subtracted should be added if you're going from the passbook towards cash book. So this is how you solve a reconciliation statement. So you saw in this problem how to reconcile the differences as per the balance of as per the cash book and the passbook with a simple or a positive balance. Thank you for watching.